Alright guys, welcome. So today I got a really cool thing sent to me by Ryan Gong, the winner of the gift card last night. He decided that because he won the gift card, he wanted to do something special for me. So what he did is he gave me this, which is a tier maker for all the packs for Atgames 4KP. Now this is only going to be valid for a few days because we're going to get more packs by the end of the week, but I thought it would be really cool to go through sort all these packs out. We're going to do a quick video on it. I thought you guys would love this. So thank you to Ryan Gong for doing this for me. I'm really excited. I got an idea of kind of how I want to do it, but this is for packs, not individual games. So we have to be really careful how we're going to sort these out. But I'm going to do this, and you guys can fight it out with me. When I'm done, I'll present this tier maker to all of you guys in my Discord as well, and you guys can all fight over it and see what you guys come up with. So really excited to see how this works out for me. Let's get started. So I'm going to start on the top line here and try to go through these one by one to a degree. I know there's some that I absolutely hate and some that I really love. So it's really easy to put Attack from Mars S tier. That's pretty straightforward. I would have to say Tales of Arabian Nights. That is one of my absolute favorite games. Let's see. I absolutely cannot stand the Star Trek pack. That is one of the worst. So that's going to be a D. These are the easy ones, right? You put the bad ones at the bottom and the good ones at the top, and then you got to sort out everything else. That's the tricky part. So let's see here. I'm going to say, Theater of Magic, I think that's an S tier. That's a great game. Medieval Madness Getaway, I think that's got to be an S tier. Monster Bash, I think is an S tier pack. So then beyond that, I'm like, okay, now we get into the weeds here, right? Man, so I am not a particular fan of the Space Invaders pack. Really, this one I don't like either. None of those title packs are particularly great. And I'm like looking at the pack as a whole, right? If I had to pick Darius out of there, I would pick Darius, and I'd put it quite a bit higher. Maybe an A as a game, but as a pack, like, ugh, it's really hard to say. Gearbox pack. Again, Gearbox, I love Brother in Arms, but I cannot push that to a C just because of the other two games. Really tough to say. Honor and Legacy. Oh man, that's a tough one. That's a stinker. I'm gonna have to put it at the bottom. I struggled with my review for this one, and I played those games quite a bit, but I don't think I can give it much better than that. Let's see here. Some really tough packs. As I'm going through these, I'm thinking, okay, I really like. Let's see. I really like Future World. I would say that's an A. I would say Moonflight is an A. Or Supersonic Deluxe. We'll probably get to that one here in a minute. Where's that one at? Where is Supersonic Deluxe? Oh, there it is. So I would put that as an A. I had a really good score on that. Not a big fan of Earth, Wind, and Fire. Is it a B or a C? I would say a C for that one. I know a lot of people like that game, but I'm not a big fan. Firefighter Wildlands, I would give an A. King Kong, that's a tough one too. I like Godzilla, I like Kong, I don't like Godzilla versus Kong. I would give this... The sound effects are really good. Let's go with a B on that one, I think. Garfield, I really like. I can't give it an A, and I can't give it an S. I can't give it an A, I don't think. I gotta give it a B. A B, I think, is good for that. I like Garfield a lot. The crossing shot is very difficult to do on the 4KP, though. The value is great. I mean, $5 for a game is awesome. I love the IP. Man, should I put that as an A? No, I don't think I can. Black Belt Deluxe. This one, I really like this game, but I think I'm going to have to put it as a B. I'd like to think it would be in here. Even Future World, I'm kind of wondering if that should come down. It's a good game, but it's a little easy. I certainly like Moonfight and Supersonic Deluxe a lot better. We'll leave it for the time being. Alright. Jurassic Park. Dude, I love the Jurassic Park games. The only one that's really bad in here is Jurassic Park World. This has got to be an A. Mayhem is really cool. It's got all those really cool effects with the helicopter and the water, like the rain effects. The original, I mean, they got the John Williams music. Fantastic game. Has to be an A. Dr. Seuss, the Pack 1. Grinch is really good, but that's really it. So, Cat in the Hat is terrible. Fox and Socks is only okay. We're going to give it a D. And really, we'll give the other one a D too. ABC is pretty good. I don't mind ABC, but largely these games are not that great. So that's what I'm going to do for that one. Well, that marks off these ones too. Primal Carnage. I want to love the deluxe game, but the capture holes are broken. That's a really tough one to go with. I like Zanecore. Zanecore I'm going to put as an A. If you've not played Zanecore, I love Zanecore. You can do the modes. It's got some really cool stuff going on with it. Space Shuttle Deluxe, I could almost go an A with, but I'm going to put that as a B. I do like doing the modes in it. It's a little convoluted, a little crazy. I think that's a B tier for me. Soccer Kings. I know a lot of you are really high on Soccer Kings. I only like it. I don't love it. Man, what would I put that as? I'll put it as a B. We'll come back to that one. Tomb Raider. Oh, that's a tough one. Both of those games are awesome. I like Adventures of Lara a lot better than I like Croft Manor. But to me, that's an S tier game. I know some of you will argue with me. Some of you don't like the lag on it. It's an absolutely awesome pack. Well worth $15 for me. The Thing. Oof. Great game. I'm going to put an S tier on that. It's very difficult. But man, is it good. Star Trek. Next Generation. I'm going to have to go with a B on this one. Believe it or not. I struggle with this one. Not that it's a bad table, but the angles of things don't really work. It's very squashed. I think it could be a lot better. So we're going to kill that. We're going to crush that one as a B. Universal Pack with Xena, Knight Rider, and Battlestar Galactica. I love Battlestar Galactica. I'm disappointed by Knight Rider, and Xena's pretty good. I'll give that a B. Any explanation on that? That's about as far as I can go on that. Snoopy. It's going to have to be a C. The game plays pretty good. It's a great IP. But man, it's kind of a mess when you get into the rule sets a little bit. Let's see here. Now, Snoopy Christmas, Charlie Brown Christmas, I really like. That's actually a really good game. I'll put that as an A. That one runs really well. It's $5. I mean, obviously the other Snoopy was too, but man, oh man. Chucky. Chucky is a really tough game for me. It doesn't... man. Do I put that as a B? I struggle with Chucky. If you don't have the 3M filter, I think this is a really bad one, but that's not the fault of the game itself. I think I'm going to give this a C. It's not one I enjoy. It's not one I like to come back to very often. Some people will definitely like that game. I'm much happier with something like South Park. I would put South Park as a B. Both of those games are pretty good. Not quite in the A tier, which I've got quite a few Magic Pixel tables right now looking at it. I'm like, man, I'm really kind of harsh on some of these. Garfield, I could maybe push to an A, but I'm not going to do that. I just don't think... Okay, I'm getting into the weeds a little bit here, but okay, let's see here. Trolls, How to Train Your Dragon, and Kung Fu Panda. Ugh, man, I like How to Train Your Dragon, but it's not that great of a game. Trolls is good, but not fantastic. And Kung Fu Panda is absolutely one of the worst tables you can get. So I'll put this as a C. I think that's reasonable. We'll see. My Little Pony. My Little Pony is actually a really cool game. I'm gonna put this in the A category. I think this is a fun one. I've gone through the wizard mode many times. I've actually enjoyed myself on My Little Pony. It's a good game. I can't knock it for that. Sorcerer's Lair. That's an interesting one. It's pretty good, actually. I do like the wizard mode on that. That's pretty fun. I like Wild West Rampage. I'm going to put that as a B, though. The squashed playfield on that one is really tough. Otherwise, I really like that game. I've actually enjoyed it a lot. Let's see here. Champions Pub. I would only give this a C. It's okay. I don't mind it. It's a pretty fun game, but I don't necessarily come back to it very often. Fishtails I really like. Is it an A or a B? Oh man. I love the music in it. I like the multi-ball. Let's go with an A on Fishtails. That's one I could do. I could definitely do World Cup as an A. $15 is a tough value on that, though. It's pretty expensive for what it is. But man, oh man. Black Rose. I kind of like Black Rose, but for some reason I don't come back to it very often. I'll put Black Rose as an A. Every time I come back to it, I do find myself enjoying it. I like the video modes. The multi-ball is pretty good. I like trying to do double broadside. There's some good stuff there. Let's see here. Shooting the Rapids Deluxe. Game was only okay. It's all combos. The upper playfield's kind of useless. We'll put that as a C. Is it even a C? Man, I don't know. I mean, I like all of these games are better than Shooting the Rapids. So, man. We'll put Shooting the Rapids down here. I didn't like that game. The more I play it, the more I dislike it. It's just not... Man, it's got to be a C. It's fine. It's not great. We'll put it as a C. Alright. Natural History Packs. So these are some really good games, but there's some stinkers in the packs too. I think that the top pack here with Nature's Fury, Microbes, that's got to be an S tier. That's a fantastic pack. Pack 2 for Natural History, also really, really good. I love Egypt. I love Deep Ocean. I'm only going to give this an A, though. Polar Expedition is kind of blasé. Africa, I don't really care for. Polar Expedition's better than Africa. And I like Deep Ocean, even though most of you probably won't. So that's what we'll do for that one. Next up, let's go to Twilight Zone. What do I think of Twilight Zone? I think Twilight Zone is a fantastic game. $15. I'm going to have to go S tier for that, though. It has to be a thing. Addams Family is a tough one, though. I'm going to have to go only an A tier on this one. And the reason I say that is because the ball physics are really heavy. It makes it very playable. But man, I struggle with that pack. I do like it. Should it be higher? Maybe. I don't know, man. Party Zone. You guys will hate me for this. I'm going to put Party Zone in the A category. I like Party Zone. Yes, it's got some frustrating ball drains, but that is a game that I come back to again and again and again. I just enjoy playing it. Hate me if you want. It's totally fine. Let's see here. How about Jaws? Jaws, E.T., and Back to the Future. I would only give this a C rating. Back to the Future is okay. I watched the movie. It's good. Jaws is pretty difficult game. I don't really think it plays as well as it could. And E.T.'s just fluff to me. I don't really care for that one at all. $15. None of those games speak to me. Like I bought it just because it was available. Nothing really sung to me, I guess. All right, so we're gonna get into some of the more difficult packs to pick here. Super League Football is actually a really fun game. It's very technical, as you know. I did a review on it. I would give this one probably a... Let's go a B on that one. It's pretty fun. If you just flat out play that game, you're going to enjoy it. Let's go to Williams Volume Pack 9, the brand new one. The only game I really like in that pack is Whodunit. Taxi's okay. Pinball, it's growing on me, but it's not fantastic. I would say this is a B tier for me. Yeah, and maybe that's crazy to some people. They're gonna look at me and go, "Man, Whodunit is really good." If this tiers were done by game, Whodunit would be much higher. But I can't justify dragging two other games to the top as a pack. Same goes for this one. I love Sea of Thieves. Not a fan of Killer Instinct and not a big fan of Battletoads. That's going to have to be a C for me. And the only reason it's a C is because Sea of Thieves. I can handle Battletoads and I can handle Killer Instinct to a degree. That's about as good as I can do. So the last one on the list on the bottom here that I really care about is Natural History. And I gotta say, this one, I love exoplanets, but it's not fantastic. So I'm gonna put this, let's see here. Where did I put the other ones? I put Natural History, you got one in S, one in A. I think this is the one in the B category. I think it's pretty good. It was well worth it for $25 at the time I got it. I love the games. They're really good. They are what they are. You kind of got a Jurassic Park. You got a Temu Jurassic Park. You got a Temu Ice Age. You got Exoplanets, which was really, really fun. And Amazonia is actually a lot better than I originally gave it credit for. So I'm going to put that in the B category. Now we get into the more difficult ones, where you got some packs that have some good games and some that don't. I really like some of the deluxe tables. Spooky Deluxe, Battle Deluxe, Red Show, Universe Deluxe, and Farfalla Deluxe. I think that one's probably one of the better. It's certainly the better of the two deluxe games, but it's still... I struggle with this one. I'm going to give this we'll give this a C. And the next one, I would also give this a C. Do I want to give it a C? No, I'm going to give it a D. House of Diamonds is pretty cool. The artwork is god-awful. I hope they update it. It needs to be changed. And then let's get into some of the Gottlieb games. So my favorite pack for the Gottlieb games is probably the one that has Cue Ball Wizard, Victory, TX Sector. This is a pretty good pack, so we'll put that as B. This one has Jack's Open, which I don't care about, but it does have Lights, Camera, Action, which is pretty good. So there's like 4 good tables in that pack, so that's a pretty good value pack. The second one here, Wipeout's really good. Class of 2018 or 1812 is really good. Central Park, blah. Eldorado. You know what? I'm going to give that a C. Even though Wipeout is really, really good, I like that one. It's kind of buggy. You do see some issues with it. I love Black Hole, but everything else in that pack is absolute garbage. So this one, sadly, is going to be a D. Gottlieb Pack 4. Rescue 911, Genie, Pistol Poker, Gladiators, Haunted House is really good. Rescue 911 is good, and Teed Off is really good. I think I'll give this a C. That's a pretty good pack, a pretty good value pack. You could realistically say that all 6 of those games are pretty decent. Not bad. None of them are fantastic. I do like Haunted House, and I like Teed Off a lot too. When it has sound, mine does. But I'll give it a C on that one. So now we get into some of the more difficult packs to pick. These ones have lots of games, and these are all packs that came as Zaccaria packs 1 through 10. So the ones that I really care about, I really like Top Hand, but I don't like any of the Farfalla games. The Shooting the Rapids games are okay. Woods Queens are pretty good. Let's give this a C. Alright, the next one, Space Shuttle, I really like. Those are all really, really good. So I'm going to give this one a B. The Space Shuttles, the Spookies, Soccer Kings are all really, really good. I'll give that a B tier. So then, let's see. We got House of Diamonds. We got Hot Wheels. None of those are fantastic. Let's go a D tier for that one. Okay, so Black Belt, these are all really fun games. Some really good ones there. I'm going to have to give this one a B. Just on the back of Black Belt, those are really fun games. I don't care for the circus games all that much, but Black Belt alone, all three of those tables is really good. That one's got to be a B tier for sure. Nautilus is another one. This one's got a lot of good tables in it. All three Nautiluses are good. Earth, Wind, and Fire is actually pretty reasonable. And then you have the Robot series, which is all really good too. So I'm going to put that as a B tier. Star God I really like, but it's not enough to carry that pack. So we're going to have to go. Mummy's also pretty good. Supersonic is only okay. Hippie, blah, nothing good. We'll put that as a D. As much as I like Star God, none of those are fantastic games. This clown one, there's nothing of substance on there. Even Pool Champion's not that great. There's really nothing on there. Circus, I do like Future World. Oh, that hurts. Future World is one that I really like both those games. Man, can I pull that up because of that though? I don't think I can. Yeah, it's for the value of that pack. That's a tough one to do. So we'll leave that at a D. Next up, let's talk about. Man, so this one's really tough. This is the train one that has zombie on it. It has Mystic Star. None of those are good. Let's see here. We got World of Sports. You've got Firefighter, which is pretty darn good. This one has the Zancor games on it too, right? No, this one has the Zancor. Zancor is really cool. I like a lot of those games. The Devil Riders games are good. Yeah, we can put that one in the B category. And this last one here we talked about has Firefighter. It has the Time Machine games. I don't like any of those. We'll put that in D. So that is my list. Let's blow this up just a little bit and see if you guys agree with it. We'll shrink it down just enough so it fits in the screen. What do you think of my list? Is this good? Is it bad? Is there anything in here that just absolutely shocks or amazes you? If I go over this list again, if I look at my S's, the best games the best packs you can buy for the Atgames 4KP: Attack from Mars, Arabian Nights, Theater of Magic, Williams Volume Pack 1, which includes Medieval Madness, Getaway, and Junkyard, which is only okay. Monster Bash and Creature, both awesome. Monster Bash is probably one of my favorite games. The music on that table is absolutely amazing. I think Tomb Raider is an S tier game. Both of them, I think the rule sets are really, really good. Some of the best Zen originals ever created. I have to put that in the S tier for me. The Thing, I struggle with that one, but the theming is really cool. The movie is good. The callouts are fantastic. The wizard mode is amazing. If you've not seen Tomato Grass's video where he beats the wizard mode on that, definitely check it out. Awesome. Nature's Fury Pack, or Natural History Pack 3, awesome. Insect World is the weakest of the three, or of the four games, to be honest. I love microbes. Nature's Fury is fantastic, even with the bugs. And then Dinosaur Dynasty 2 is pretty good too. Twilight Zone I really enjoy. That one has some really cool shots, has some really cool effects. The only reason I didn't put Addams Family in the top tier here is some of the physics stuff that came on with it. That game just doesn't speak to me quite as much. It's a pretty fun game, but I just can't put it up there. Black Rose I considered. Is it an S tier game? No, I don't think so. I've got maybe some interesting choices here. Supersonic Deluxe is really fantastic. I love that game so much. Is it an S tier though? Ah man, I love it. I think maybe it's recency bias that I would put it any higher. We'll leave it as an A. I do like it better than Moonflight and Future World. And as much as I love Firefighter Wildlands, I don't think it has staying power, to be honest. I think people are going to play the heck out of that for the multi-ball, and then they're going to get sour on it. I much like Zancor Deluxe a lot better with the modes. I do think that if they update the artwork, it'll be even better. So that's a tough one for me, but Jurassic Park, those are all good games. My Little Pony, I think that's a great game. I think not many people you talk to will say that they don't like My Little Pony. It's actually really good. Sorcerer's Lair, that one I would have rated lower in the past, but now that I know how to play it and I beat the wizard mode and I really enjoy that one, that's actually a really fun game. You can get through the modes pretty good. There's a lot of value there. Fishtails is a lot of fun. It's certainly not S tier, but it's right there. World Cup Soccer, you get through the wizard mode on that, it's a lot of fun. Big scoring. But $15 is really tough for that one. So a single game, $15. When you compare it to the likes of Twilight Zone and Addams Family, it's a tough sell for $15. So Party Zone, I love Party Zone. I know a lot of people will not agree with me on that one. They will have that much lower, and that's totally fine. My B categories, it's pretty straightforward. These are kind of middle of the road games. I really like Space Shuttle Deluxe and Black Belt Deluxe. Black Belt Deluxe could have been a little bit better. But it plays really well. I thought about putting that in 8 categories. A lot of you like Soccer Kings. Many of you would put Star Trek a lot higher too, The Next Generation. But that game, the squashed physics and the fact that you have to take the angled shots from the guns, it does not work on the 4KP very well. So that's one I had to mark down. Who Done It? Again, that if it was done by game, that would be much higher. So that is my tier list. What do you guys think? I mean, it's hard to put some of the Zachariah packs in the same tier as some of the Zen packs that have some good value there. But man, for me, the games that I'm going to play versus things that, are a flash in the pan, you play them for a couple weeks and you probably don't touch them again. That's it to me. And the games in the bottom are just games that, man, I'll play them, but they either had really big hopes for them and they were just abysmal, like Homeworld or A Samurai's Vengeance, which I love the theming of that table. I love the artwork. I love the music. It is a brutal game to play. They do everything in their power to hurt you on that game. Primal Carnages are just not good. I like some of the Dr. Seuss games individually, ABC and Grinch by themselves, but the rest I can't get behind. I love Black Hole as a game and the Gottlieb Pack 4 or Gottlieb Pack 1. I just cannot. L's World Garage Band is not good. Big Shot's only okay. Bone Busters is awful. Centigrade is not good. So I can't put that any higher. Farfalla I thought about with Top Hand and some of the Shooting the Rapids as being a B tier, but I don't think I can do it. I do like some of those deluxe games too. Zachariah Packs 11 and 12, and it's a struggle for me, man. I put the one deluxe pack I put in the B tier, right? Yeah. So there's some good ones there, but I just couldn't get there with some of them. So what do you think of my list? There, I'm finished. I'm done talking about it. I could stress over this. I could look at it a lot of different ways, but man, oh man, it's a struggle for me to consider. We got 2 new packs coming this week. Magic Castle Deluxe probably is going to be in the C range for me, maybe a B. We'll see how good it is. I played it quite a bit on Steam. It's only okay. The next Zen pack, games that would do really well for me on here, Excalibur. If that in fact comes this week, that would be an A or an S for me. I really love that table. Princess Bride would be very high. Grim Tales would be very high. Indiana Jones would be really high. But there's some real stinkers out there too. Pacific Rim is not that great. So anyway, that is my list. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll get this posted up tonight. Let you guys come over and check it out and post in the comments. Tell me how stupid I am for giving these ratings as I did. And we'll see you next time, guys. Appreciate it.